Greetings, everybody, and a warm welcome to you from Managua in Nicaragua, the Estadio Miguel Chochorón Buitrago. It is our continuing coverage of the Concacaf Men's Under-20 Qualifiers Group A action as Grenada takes on French Guiana. Full-time highlights from our first game of a final day triple header here in Group A. Grenada and French Guiana, the bottom two teams in the group. We told you, Group A has been providing the incredible moments, unmissable drama throughout this entire qualifying campaign. This game was no different. 9th minute, Olinda, Kellyanne Olinda to be exact, was able to sneak in behind, maybe a hint of offside in there, flag stays down, but take nothing away from the finish. Olinda buries it to give French Guiana a 1-0 lead in the 9th minute, and it just gave them the perfect start to this final qualifying game. And just 4 minutes after they were celebrating with some high steps, French Guiana would be in behind again. Great run from Rayanne Boyce off the ball in behind. It's Yillian Prudent, though, who finishes. 13th minute, just like that, a 1-2 French Guiana punch to make it 2-0 before we had played a quarter of an hour. Grenada could have been down 3-0. There were other chances for French Guiana in the first half, but good saves from the likes of Amari Adolphus, who started the day in goal for Grenada. Grenada finished the half the better of the two sides. They had set-piece opportunities, late first-half chances, but French Guiana, give them credit, despite some awkward moments like this little tip over the top from Raul Efia. It was a 2-0 lead for French Guiana going in to the second half. A second half where, by the way, despite a decent start from Grenada, French Guiana dominated for the most part. They had chances galore to wrap this game up. It didn't happen, however. And then Grenada finally picked it back up again. This was a big chance missed by Raheem Rayburn. Could have made it 2-1. Then again, this was a chance for French Guiana to seal all 3 points. Pinas saved by Peter Alexander, who made massive stops down the stretch. This is another big one. Alexander stops Prosper from sealing the deal as well. Then, French Guiana made a goalkeeping change, bringing on Valentin Noel. It partly is what leads to this miscommunication moment, and Hamza Frederick, with a really, really good touch and a fantastic finish. 87th minute, all of a sudden, game on, 2-1, and there was plenty of time left. Grenada left it too late, as it turns out in the end. Welcome back, everybody. Sean St. Jacques, our entire crew, happy to have you with us. Group A coverage continues here in Managua, Nicaragua. We go back through the full-time highlights, our second game out of 3 today, and it did not disappoint. It just was a wonderful game to take in pretty much from start to finish. The first half was defined by Marlon Meza's mazy run. We'll get to that in a moment. Both teams had their fair share of chances. We should mention that as well. St. Martin actually got off to a very good start in that first half. And then number 10 in blue took over, takes the ball off of Gonzague, weaves in and out of challenges, lays it off for Eddie Williams, who finishes first time, and that gave Belize the lead. It gave Belize a 1-0 lead going into the break. That was in the 31st minute. The first Meza moment from this Group A tilt, and what a moment it was. The no-look feed after the unbelievable in-and-out run. And a good finish, you have to say, from Eddie Williams to polish it off and give Belize the lead. Nearly an immediate response, though. Villar blocked by the goalkeeper, Pat, who was able to get there in time. And then the second attempt went into the side netting. Belize had a late chance to make it 2-0. Good save in the end by Nohan Jeremy. And after all of that, Belize took a 1-0 lead into the second half. That's where all the craziness happened. It starts with this moment. Jaheim Joe winning the ball back off of 2 Belize defenders. Villar cross into the middle, parried by Pat, but right to Kenji Han, who finishes it off at the near post to equalize for St. Martin within the opening 10 minutes at the start of the second half. And just like that, boom, 1-1. And St. Martin were right back in the contest. And after some disciplinary issues in the first half, you felt at this moment, St. Martin were right back in it. They had calmed down. They get the equalizer. And you wondered really where the game was going to go from here. You thought St. Martin might be able to turn this game around. But a lot more happened. Williams with the shot away there, saved by the second half goalkeeper Magliore. Then more Meza mayhem. What an incredible run. It's a sensational finish. 2-1 in the 74th minute. That put Belize right back on top. Soccer, sorcery, footballing fairy dust from Belize's number 10. It was just so good. An amazing goal. Then the chaos. A second yellow card for Cartagena. That's a red. Belize reduced to 10 men. Full time. More chaos in Group A at the end. Belize hold on to win it by 2-1. Marlon Meza is the hero with his 74th minute magical goal. Welcome back, everybody. Our coverage continues of the Concacaf men's Under-20 qualifiers here at the Estadio Miguel Chochorón Buitrago in Managua, Nicaragua. It was a massive difference maker. Again, going in, we knew what the situation was. Suriname needed to score 3 goals without reply in order to win this group. Basically, any other result in a positive way for El Salvador, even in a negative way, as we found out, would be enough for them. Suriname got off to such a good start. Udston stinging the crossbar inside of 3 minutes in the opening moments of the game. El Salvador had a couple of chances in this first half to put it away, score a goal, and make sure that Suriname had to score at least 4. That would have immediately, essentially put this all to bed, but it didn't happen. Big chance here from Miranda, dragging the shot wide. Again, a chance to put this game to bed early. Didn't happen. Suriname stayed in it, and then they responded so well. 4 chances here to score. Initial shot blocked, second shot blocked, a third shot scuffed, and then it's played square to Xavi Dors for the tap-in. Dors just stayed onside and gave Suriname a 1-0 lead with about 11 or 12 minutes left in the first half. That gave Suriname a real boost of belief getting towards the latter stages of the first half. Dors delivers the goal. He has scored many in this group stage. That gave Suriname a lifeline. 1-0 with a lot of time left. But the real turning point from a Suriname standpoint in the positive was this moment. The great feed through. Gino Grootvam holds off the defender, dinks the goalkeeper, and scores in first half stoppage time. That made it 2-0, and you really started to wonder if it was going to be Suriname's night. An incredible response, and ending to the half, everyone off the bench feeling that it was possible. But we go into the second half pretty even for about the first 10 minutes, and then this moment. Edelstein, a late tackle, he'd already been booked. Second yellow, red card, and that changed everything. Suriname down to 10 for the remainder. You could see Edelstein's reaction, nearly in tears. Suriname still had chances, down to 10. Xavi Dors, basically a free header, sent it over the top. Then, from this free kick, big catch from Cornejo. Remember, Cornejo also let a ball slip between his fingers. Full time in Nicaragua. By the hair on their chinny chin chin, El Salvador survive despite losing by 2-0. They see it out at the end, and they win Group A to advance to the CONCACAF Men's Under-20 Championship by a goal.